It's the all-new Hot 107.5, home of the Ricky Smiley Morning, AP the Absolute Princess, Dial House sitting for the fly girl Pageon, and I have a special guest who just walked in the building looking amazing. She's a young lady who has so much going on right now. New movie, record label, heard about a new CD getting ready to drop. We're about to get into all of that. Miss Jordin Sparks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm
you?
good. I'm really good, actually, considering I've never talked this much in my entire life. In the past couple days, like, I am just like, oh my goodness. But you know what? It's nice. It's fun.
Welcome to Detroit.
Thank you.
You've been here before?
Yes.
You filmed a major movie here, Sparkle.
Yes.
Can we talk a little bit about Sparkle without giving it away too much? I just want to touch on like the storyline and where Sparkle comes from and the role that you play.
Sure.
Sparkle.
Well, if you've seen the original, then you know the basic storyline. But for those of you that haven't, it's about, you know, a family of girls, and Whitney plays the mother, and the girls want to you know, become this super group, and they never quite make it there. So it's basically about their struggles, the things that they go through, and you know, overcoming those obstacles, and how at the end of the day, family is everything. It's a really great story. There's a little bit of everything for everyone. I know all the Whitney fans are going to want to go see her, and a lot of people that maybe weren't her fans before are going to go as well. I play Sparkle, who is the youngest daughter of the group, and she's the songwriter and the singer, and Sister's the one with the charisma and the sexy, and Doris is just in it so she can get, you know, money to pursue another dream. So it's really cool. You know, I think there's a character that everybody can relate to, so it's really fun.
Okay.
Not to mention the music. Sorry.
Of course,
the
the
music
music
too.
Well, we know the music good.
Yeah.
Whitney, this, you know, being her last, you know, episode, her last venture. How was it, you know, working with Whitney for the well, we didn't know that it was going to be, you know, the last time, unfortunately. But how was it working with Whitney, and how do you feel? Like, what did she do for you after the movie?
It was incredible. You know, as a singer, I grew up listening to her music and like wanting to emulate her, and tried to do every run, and along with all the other divas that I listened to. But it was standing across from her, I was just like, oh my God, we're working with Whitney Houston, and I had to, you know, internally tell myself to calm down and all that. But she made it so comfortable for all of us on set. She just wanted to get to know us, and she wanted to see us shine, which, you know, for somebody of her star power and stature, she didn't have to be that way. She could have just been like, I'm gonna do my scenes and I'm out.
Right.
And she wasn't. There were a lot of times where she'd be sitting there and she would come to set, you know, just because she wanted to watch us and just because she wanted to see us there. It was one of the best times of her life, you know, her family had said, because she'd been wanting to get this out for so long. But the example that she set for me that I take away from it is, you know, you're never too big to sit down and have a conversation with somebody, say hello, smile at someone. And she really lifted all of us up on her shoulders, and she set the tone for the film.
That's amazing. That does something to me, because Whitney, I grew up on Whitney. Yeah. So just for you to be able to work with her, you know, following her timely, that was amazing.
Well, it was crazy too, because it was so unexpected, and there's a lot of things in the scene. If you've seen the trailer, there's a part in the trailer where she goes, "Was my life not enough of a cautionary tale for you?" And I remember, look at, I just got chills all over. I remember doing that scene and her saying that and going, wow, that's so crazy, because she lived a lot of the story, and you know, now that she's not here, it holds a lot more weight. And
of course,
it's definitely like you kind of just feel like she's definitely speaking to you. But she lived the story. You know, she was Sister, she was Sparkle, she was Doris, she was the Mama Bear, and she knew that a lot of the parallels of the story of the film were very similar to hers. And if she was sitting here, she would tell you that. She was not ashamed. That was another thing I learned from her, is to not be ashamed of who you are and like what's happened, because that gets you to where you are now. So it was really cool to be able to do that. You're gonna love it. I'm so excited for you to see it.
I know I am. I know it's gonna be an amazing film. Let's talk